Alright, it's the Lion's turn. The Lion becomes War Master instead of Horus. During the duel with Tzeentch's favorite bird, he receives a vision of what happened in canon. He starts believing that those who would have been traitors should be purged. He then loses the plot entirely by using chaos and underhand methods to turn those who would have been loyalists to his cause. He thought he was doing the right thing. He was stabbed and placed into a coma by Luther in the end. Fulgrim never picked up the Lair Blade. The Legion held off the traitor forces during the Drop Site Massacre as the Night Lords and Luna Wolves escaped. Fulgrim would be slain by Ferris, but he has returned as a living saint. The Iron Warriors were carrying the defense during the Siege of Terra. That felt so weird to say as a fan of the Fourth. However, Perturabo would be placed into a dreadnought after being severely wounded by a rage and pain-filled Dorn. They were tricked by the Lion into joining the traitors, still thinking they were loyalists. The Khan was convinced of the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, so he was willing to be corrupted by Nurgle. The Lion sent the wolves to destroy the Thousand Suns. The battle was devastating, and Russ attacked Magnus during a ritual. The psychic backlash made Russ absorb a lot of warp energy, causing him to fall to Tzeentch. Irony! The Lion had the Alpha Legion launch a false flag operation on the Imperial Fists. Rogel was tricked into thinking that Horus had launched a coup and was holding the Emperor hostage. During the siege, Dorn went insane upon learning the truth, and the Fists attacked everyone. The Fists now desired to destroy both Chaos and the Imperium. Conrad, realizing that his visions of the future were incorrect, had some self-reflection with Sanguinius. He was cured of his insanity, purging his legion of psychopaths, and now they work with the Ordo Hereticus. Good luck, everyone! He was sent to Cygnus Prime, but Meros would be assassinated by a Dark Angel's kill team. Sanguinius would merge with the Red Angel, and the Legion fell to Khorne. While he was banished during the siege, he did mortally wound the Emperor. Khorne is eating good with this one. Another false flag operation tricked the Iron Hands into joining the delusional traitors. After being defeated by the Iron Warriors, Ferris adopted the mindset of his sons and gave in to Slaanesh to receive his perfect mechanical body. Angron was saved by Lorgar after Guilliman cut his legs. Angron would also be somewhat saved from the nails after Lorgar found an artifact that halted their degradation. The world leaders are still butchers, but loyalist butchers. So basically the executioners. Another false flag op from the Alpha Legion. During the Siege of Terra, Guilliman found out the truth when he witnessed the Emperor standing with Horus, and he ordered a full retreat of his forces. Now he's the new War Master of Chaos. Still better than Abby. Mortarion goes to the frozen Prospero, and after finding out what happened through a shard of Magnus, he started to let go of his hatred of Psykers, as he saw the end result of said hatred. He still doesn't like Psykers, but he hates Chaos way more. He would fight against and banish the Khan twice. After the freezing of Prospero, Magnus would lead the last of his Thousand Sons on multiple high-risk battles against the traitors, after finding out that there was no cure for the flesh change. He and Ahriman would lead the Grey Knights, renaming them the Thousand Sons, and work with the Ordo Malleus. Horus would pretty much be the leader of the Loyalist forces while the Emperor was busy with the Webway. However, Horus would be slain by Sanguinius. When Lorgar went on his pilgrimage, he saw Chaos for what it was and doubled down on the Emperor worship, becoming the founder and leader of the Ecclesiarchy. He would then do the greatest thing anyone could ever do in 40k. You see that flaming half-marine on his staff? Yeah, that's Erebus. He's still alive, by the way, just suffering. The Eldar attempted to eliminate Vulcan, who proceeded to become a demon Primarch after eating an avatar of Cain. Cain really can't catch a break. The Salamanders take over the Soulforge to create demon engines. Be'lakor would merge with Corvus, turning him into a Chaos Demon version of what he is in current canon. Well, looks like Be'lakor gets an actual win. Alpharius would be slain by Perturabo, while Megon would take control of the Legion and pull out of the Heresy. He would return to the Imperium and vows to make amends for what his Legion and Twin had done. He now leads the Death Watch and works with the Ordo Xenos.